Okay, we're going to start practice. So now first, you should visualize the refuge field. And visualize oneself as a leader, surrounded by all sentient beings in the form of human. And at your right, you should visualize your friends, the families, the people you feel close. In front of you, your enemies or the people you don't like. Your left, the people, your friends, the family who are passed away or who are sick, and rest of entire beings should visualize at your back and they surrounded you. And first, you should look all of them, either your friends or your enemies. Their fundamental desires are completely same as yours, which is wish to live happy, peace, healthy life, and nobody wants sufferings. But unfortunately, because of living under the influence of destructive emotions like attachment, anger, jealousy, selfish, self-grasping, and so forth, they make wrong decisions. That's why they act wrong, mistake through body, speech, and mind. They accumulate countless of negative karmas. Therefore, the result, all of them being born in samsara, living with suffering of pervasive conditioning, suffering of change, and the suffering of sufferings, which are suffering of aging, sickness, death and dying, stress, depression, fear, worry, anxiety, and so forth. And think about all these suffering toward entire beings, and through that you should generate compassion to all of them. Which means I wish each and all of them be free from suffering and causes of sufferings. So meditate on great compassion to all beings. Then the next is called special compassion, which means not just only wish them to be free from suffering, you should determine yourself, wish to save them, wish to help them. In order to save them from the suffering and causes of suffering, without achieving enlightenment Buddhahood oneself, it is impossible to be able to save entire beings. Through that reason, you should generate a strong desire, wish to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood oneself for sake of entire beings. It's called bodhicitta, awakening mind. So meditate on bodhicitta. In order to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood oneself, First, you need to purify all these obstacles you have right now, the afflictive obscurations, which are all your destructive emotions, cognitive obscurations, which are the imprints of those destructive emotions, your negative karmas, and all your sufferings. These are the obstacles to obstruct oneself to achieve Buddhahood. These are the obstacles create all these sufferings. So in order to overcome all of these obstacles, who can able to help you? The Buddha Dharma Sangha, which we visualize in front of us as a refuge field. So how can they help to us? The Buddha as a teacher, actually your savior is a Dharma, and the Arya Bodhisattvas called the Sanghas, which are the Dharma companion, Dharma friends. They are like your inspiration. So through the help of three precious jewels, you can able to overcome all these obstacles. Make sure first you're really concerned to all these obstacles you have, and feel compassion to entire sentient beings who are also same victim of these obstacles, and believe to the three precious jewels who can able to help you. Out of these causes, you should show your faith of convince to the three precious jewels, full rely on them, take refuge to the three precious jewels, and generate bodhicitta, wish to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood oneself for sake of all beings. Out of these intentions, we are going to recite taking refuge and generating bodhicitta prayer 3 times together. Page number 1. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do. May I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do. May I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do. May I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Now the next, the 4 immeasurables. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the joy that is free from sorrow. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, not holding some close and others distant. Now the next is the cultivating special bodhicitta. So the first, make sure you really feel compassion to entire beings. Specific in this moment, there are millions of beings who really suffer by physical and mental illness. So feel compassion to them, wish to save them, wish to help them. So in order to do that, first oneself need to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood. Because of this reason, you practice this medicine Buddha sadhana. So kind of that type of intentions. So out of special bodhicitta intention, we're going to recite the next prayer, the cultivating special bodhicitta. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will quickly, very quickly, attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. So now the first part of the practice, we finish, which mainly each of the practitioner make sure you keep very good intention, bodhicitta, based on love and compassion to entire beings. Out of bodhicitta intention, in order to receive the blessing from the healing Buddha, first you need to visualize medicine Buddha above your crown. So it's mainly the real medicine Buddha is the healing energy of all the enlightened beings, right? All the Buddhas, the healing energy and manifest or form of the medicine Buddha, right? Around 3 inches, the size, and dark blue color, exactly the same, the picture in your text. So you need to visualize him upon your crown. So we're going to recite the visualization prayer, page number 2. About 4 inches above the crown of my head is a lotus flower. In the center of the lotus is a white moon disk, and seated on a moon disk is my root guru, the Dharmakaya, essence of all the Buddhas in the form of the medicine Buddha. He is blue in color, and his body radiates blue light. His right hand, in the mode of granting sublime realizations, rests on his right knee and holds a stem of the Arura plant between thumb and first finger. His left hand is in the mode of concentration and holds a lapis lazuli ball filled with nectar. He is seated in the full Vajra position and is wearing the 3 red color robes of a monk. He has all the signs and qualities of a Buddha. So now you should keep that same visualization upon your crown, medicine Buddha. And the next we're going to do the 7 limb practices. Mainly there are 7 different practices. Each line has a different practice. The first, prostration. So yourself with entire beings together, bowing, prostrating to the medicine Buddha. Then the next one is offerings, your merit, your virtue, your bodhicitta, and all your inner qualities you have is kind of transform or manifest as a beautiful offering deities, like they hold water, flower, incense, light, perfume, food, music, and so forth, and they offer to the medicine Buddha, like full of space. And he accepts it, and through that he experiences uncontaminated bliss. The next, the confession, out of strong regret to all your negative karma, all your mistake you done in the past, you confessed, and then after that promise, future will not going to do it again. The next, the rejoice to your merit, rejoice to other merits, and specific the Arya, supreme beings. Then the next one is request to medicine Buddha, abide well till samsara end, please remain here. And then entreating or supplication, which means please turn the wheel of Dharma. And finally, dedication. So when we recite this prayer, make sure you meditate on each of these 7 limb practices. I prostrate to Guru Medicine Buddha. Each and every offering, including those actually performed and those mentally transformed, I present to you. I confess all non-virtuous actions accumulated since beginning last time. I rejoice in the virtues of both ordinary and noble beings. As our guide, I request you, Buddha, please abide well and turn the wheel of Dharma until samsara ends. All virtues, both my own and those of others, are dedicated to the ripening of the true bodhicittas and the attainment of Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Now the next is the requesting. So the request behalf of entire sentient beings, right? And specific in this moment, there are countless of beings who really suffer by physical illness and mental illness, right? And there are a number of people who really have tremendous problems. So on behalf of all of them, also if you and your family, so whatever issues, physical health issue, mental issue, or any problems, so you can also request to the Medicine Buddha to help us to overcome all the obstacles and bless us to remain healthy, meaningful, long life. So we're going to recite the requesting prayer one time together. The fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully complete Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. Should visualize he accept your request. Now the next is the receiving blessing from him. So the visualize Medicine Buddha above your crown. In his left hand, he holds the backing ball. Inside the ball, visualize moon disc like a moon cushion. And the center of the moon cushion, syllable Om, surrounded by the Medicine Buddha mantras, form of blue light. Above the Medicine Buddha, you visualize all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So their blessing, their healing energies, or their realizations, or their merits, and so forth, are their powers, and so forth, are form of lights and nectars, and dissolves into the mantra garland inside the backing ball. And from that mantra garland emanates more nectars. Mainly, these are the healing energy of all the Buddhas. So form of nectars. And eventually the nectars comes out from the backing ball, and it's entered to your crown and go into your body. And when these nectars go into your body, you visualize it's purify all your diseases, toxins, any negative energy, right, you have are completely purified, and bless your body and your minds. So during the recitation, the mantra, you just receive the nectars and dissolves into you and purifying all the negativities, and a blessing for your physical and mental health both. So first we're going to recite the visualization prayer. Granting my requests from the heart and holy body of the King of Medicine, Guru Medicine Buddha, infinite rays of white light pour down, completely filling my body from head to toe. They purify all my diseases and afflictions, as well as my negative karma and mental obscurations. In the nature of light, my body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. The light rays pour down twice more, each time filling my body with blissful, clean, clear light, which I absorb. The next, the mantra, page number 5. So first we're going to recite the long mantra 3 times. in the common pronunciation, the second one. And then also after that we recite the short mantra also in common pronunciation. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Binduya Baba Raja Tata Kataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Binduya Baba Raja Tata Kataya Arahat Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanze Guru Binduya Baba Rajaya Tata Kataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha Deyata Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Rasa Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Rasa Deyata Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamo Kate Soha. Now next is the healing to other beings. So you need to visualize the medicine Buddha above your crown, in his heart, lotus flower and moon cushion, center of the moon cushion, syllable Om, surrounded by the medicine Buddha mantra, form of blue light. And then, most important part is make sure you really sincerely feel love and compassion to entire beings, including to people you don't like. And out of that feeling love and compassion, you visualize from the medicine Buddha heart the mantra garlands. From that mantra emanates lights and nectars through the 10 directions. And it's reflect to entire beings. When this light and nectar reflect to them, visualize they purify all their physical disease, mental pains and sufferings they have, any obstacles, any destructive emotions and so forth are completely purified, and bless them to remain physical, mentally both very healthy, very peace, and meaningful long life. So that's during the recitation, the mantra, need to visualize. So the first we're going to recite the visualization prayer, which is page number 4. At the heart of the medicine Buddha above my crown appears a lotus and moon disk. Standing at the center of the moon disk is the blue syllable Om, surrounded by the syllables of the mantra. As I recite the mantra, rays of light radiate out in all directions from the syllable at his heart. The light rays prevent the sentient beings of all 6 realms through his great love, wishing them to have happiness, and through his great compassion, wishing them to free from all sufferings. The sentient beings are purified of all their diseases and afflictions, as well as their negative karma and mental obscuration. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Bindu Parvarajaya Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Rajasamukate Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Bindu Parvarajaya Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samukate Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Binduya Prabharaja Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddha Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samukate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samukate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Samukate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Ma Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samukate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Deyata Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamogate Soha. Now the next is the absorption prayer, page number 6. So finally, the medicine Buddha above your crown, he melts into the Dharmakaya, which means the enlightened mind of the energy of all the enlightened beings, and form a blue color, and it goes through your central channel. Finally, it dissolves into one's heart, which means the primordial mind, and your mind is completely what you call blessed by the medicine Buddha, so which means one's mind turned into the Dharmakaya. So out of this visualization, we're going to recite the absorption prayer. The Guru medicine Buddha melts into light and absorbs into my heart. My mind becomes completely one with the Dharmakaya, the essence of all Buddhas. Now the dedication. Due to these merits, may we soon attain the state of medicine Buddha, so that we may lead all sentient beings to that awakening state. May the sublime and precious bodhicitta not yet born be born. May that which has been born not decline, but increase forevermore. Okay, thank you.